Hey Spartans, on this week's Training Tip Tuesday, we're going to talk about why, as a former athlete, you still need to be doing some of the Olympic weightlifting. So, former athletes out there, do any of you guys play golf? Are any of you active in your yard work, picking up stuff, maybe raking? That's why you're going to need some Olympic weightlifting. Let's talk about golf. If we talk about golf, we always have the backswing, and then we want our hips to come through, and that's going to generate the force, okay? How do we practice that? By doing squats. You can't really, but you can through snatches and through clean and jerks or power cleans. The other factor is power cleans and snatches are going to build a ton of shoulder stability and hip stability. So for instance, if I'm picking something up and I have to come here and I have to pick up something heavy like a bag of mulch, I can bring it up to my chest, and I've developed that core stability through some Olympic weightlifting. Now, I want you to know you don't have to do it with the bar, so I'm going to show you why it's important to use to do power cleans and snatches, and how you can do those with dumbbells. Okay? So first, power cleans, working on the hips, actually generating the force from the floor through our hands to improve our golf swing. I want to have a nice stable core. Back is nice and flat. I also want to keep my shoulders nice and stable. I'm going to extend my hips real fast and then come to the front rack position, okay? So from here, I come up and stabilize, nice flat back, up and stabilize. One of the things that I see as a fault is we start to roll this way. You can see my shoulders start to fly forward and lose stability in that lower back. You want to press through your heels through the floor, and then don't throw the weight forward, pull the weight back to you. Okay, so pull that weight back to you. Now on snatches, another great one for your hip mobility and shoulder stability. So from here, I'm going to generate the force from the floor with my legs, stabilizing at the top. That's where I get that shoulder health, by stabilizing at the top. I come back down into a good squatting position, and I throw that weight up, okay? Now don't turn it into a curl and press. So we don't want to be here and pushing. I always teach my clients, imagine you're going to throw that weight right through the ceiling. So I generate that force, I stop and stabilize, bring it back down to the shoulder, to the floor, and throw it up, okay? So if you're a golfer, or if you're doing yard work around the house and you need to get stronger hips, make sure that you're including some elements of Olympic weightlifting in your programming. We'll see you next week for Training Tuesday. If you guys have any questions, please check out our YouTube page, like us on Facebook or Instagram.